Dipping your Oreos in mustard. That's the topic of today's show. Let's dive in. You don't know what the fuck is happening, do you? You're so fucking confused. Hey, real estate investors, welcome to another episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show here on Holton Wise TV. As always, I am your host, James Wise, and this is the show where we provide you guys the opportunity to bid on rental properties, investment properties all across the United States. We handle everything for you post-closing in the Cleveland market, and we set you up with other turnkey providers or property managers, real estate professionals in the various other markets to help you create a top-to-bottom investment solution. But before we get into the two properties that I've got for you today, one is in the Kansas City area and the other is a duplex here in Cleveland, I got something we have to talk about. Recently, it came to my attention. My guy Andy posted this the other day, and I just can't believe there is animals in this world living like this. Apparently, there is a group of folks out there who are dipping their Oreos in mustard. This is just unconscionable. These people are heathens. We live in a society of laws. This behavior is unacceptable, and we must spread awareness to do whatever it is we can to stop this godless, wretched behavior. I needed to bring it to all of your attention that there is people out there dipping their Oreos in mustard. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on that madness. Speaking of my guy Andy, though, speaking of Andy, you know what Andy does, folks? Andy works for a company called Second Nature. All right, and this is actually pretty cool what this company does. It's pretty important to you guys. What Second Nature does is they they physically mail or ship out furnace filters to properties on a scheduled basis. So what this is pretty cool, right? If you do not change out your furnace filters, or more than likely, if your tenant does not change out their furnace filters as they are regularly supposed to, what that does is that cuts off time of the life expectancy on your furnace. And a good way to make sure the tenants are doing this is to remind them timely. So you don't want to just give them, say it's a 1-year lease, you don't want to just give them 4 furnace filters right then and there, because they're just not going to forget about it, right? But if you mail them out every quarter, that's a nice reminder to the tenant, hey, it's time to change your furnace filter. And it's a great incentive for them if you let them know changing the furnace filters regularly can reduce their utility costs by approximately 15% a year. So it helps out the tenant, and it helps out you, of course, because you get a longer life expectancy out of your furnace. So if that is something that makes sense to you, you want to make a little bit more money, save some money, keep your big ticket items working spiffy clean, I want you to click in the show notes below. I've put a link to Second Nature. You could check out their program. Now, getting back to what we really came here for, though, the two properties they've got available for you guys. The first one, 9705 East 81st Street. That is in Raytown, Missouri. That is a suburb of Kansas City. This is being offered to you guys by USREIB. That stands for United States Real Estate Equity Builder. This is in a really, really nice suburb. Raytown is a very nice high-end suburb in that Kansas City market. The price, $175,000. This is the type of neighborhood where you get a ton of owner-occupied folks living there. So what you're dealing with here is super high-quality tenant base. So this is extremely low risk, low turnover. This is going to be just a very smooth investment. It's a 3-bed, 3-bath house. They've already placed a tenant in there for $1,550. They totally renovated the whole thing. So that's the photos you've been looking at, right? This is right after the renovation was completed. They did everything to this home, right? All the mechanicals taken care of. The kitchen, man, look at the kitchen. Kitchens and baths, that sells homes. You're trying to rent to high quality tenants, people paying $1,550 a month, the type of tenant you're trying to target. with a property like this and a rental rate like this is college educated, dual income. So you got to do it nice, man. So that's why you see the beautiful kitchen. You got the stainless steel appliances, modern lighting, modern, color scheme throughout the entire house. You got the undermount sink with the just beautiful countertops. This is what people are looking for. You want to get yourself a high quality tenant, you need to provide them with modern, high quality finishes. So if you are interested in purchasing this property, you've got to reach out to US REIB directly. Their info should be on the screen next to me. If it's not, it's also in the show notes below. They are similar to what we are here in the Cleveland market. US REIB, they handle Kansas City. They also handle Dayton and Cincinnati, Ohio, and they handle property management for you post-closing. So just like here in the Cleveland market, Holton Wise, top to bottom solution for you. They can do all of that for you down there in Kansas City or Cincinnati and Dayton if you decide to investigate with them further, see what other inventory they have available. So shoot them an email with any questions or to make an offer on their property. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take you to a quick commercial break with a word from US REIB so you can get a little bit more familiar with their business and exactly what it is that they are offering.
US REIB is a full-service, turnkey provider offering investors the opportunity to purchase single-family and multifamily investment properties in Cincinnati, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, and Kansas City, Missouri. The purchase process is seamless, from reserving a property to obtaining financing, inspections, and insurance referrals. US REIB has a dedicated team in place to manage the process from start to finish. In addition, US REIB is also directly integrated with its own private placement fund for accredited investors. The fund seeks to raise $10 million to capitalize on the repositioning of distressed single-family and multifamily real estate.
Hey folks, welcome back. Now the second property I've got for you on today's show, like I said, it's up here in Cleveland with me, 3209 West 115th Street, Cleveland, Ohio, 44111. This is a half-occupied duplex that I have priced at $79,900. This is in a solid C-class neighborhood. As you can see from the footage, we're just covered in snow right now. And the roof, you can't really tell because of all the snow, but that is approximately a 20-year-old roof. Speaking of all that snow that you guys see, guys, this is what Cleveland looks like in the winter. So we get a lot of folks out there when I'm doing the MLS Search and Analysis show. They're asking me questions like, hey, you said it cost you, $33, $34 to cut grass, but you got to do it every 10 days or so, so how do you come up with the $44 a month price? Guys, we only cut the grass about 16 to 18 times a year here in Cleveland. For a good portion of the year, this is what the grass looks like, so we're not cutting it here in the Cleveland market. I know, if you're over there in L.A., you're not used to this kind of madness, but, this is what it looks like up here in Cleveland for half the year. In addition to that, guys, here's another thing that's incredibly important that I've noticed. Some of you new investors, you guys are forgetting this. A lot of you guys, when we are closing the property and we're taking over and we're getting your stuff all set up, you guys are not moving quickly when we're trying to tell you to get the utilities switched into your name. Guys, that's a big, big no-no, man. Look, if you don't get the gas on in your name after transfer immediately so there's no interruption in service between the seller and you, your gas is going to go off, which means your heat's going to go off. You do not want your heat to go off when it's sub-freezing temperatures. That could lead to frozen water pipes and extreme damage. So, guys, I know a lot of you are from the West Coast, specifically a lot of warm climates. You're not used to dealing with the elements that we have here in Cleveland, but, snow, cold weather, that could lead you to a ton of unnecessary costs and repair issues if you are not on top of that. So when my staff is sending out the emails reminding you, hey, you're closing in 2 days, get the utility switched over. Hey, you're closing in 2 days, get the utility switched over. You guys need to make sure you are doing that. But enough of that tirade. Let's check out the inside of the property. As you can see, one of the units, this is vacant. I've got a line-by-line bid for us to get it up to complete turnkey rental standards. We're going to be able to rent that thing for $750 a month once we clean this up. Just minor stuff, right? You got crap everywhere. You got some holes in the walls. This is just C-class investing, guys. Sometimes this is what a unit looks like after the tenants move out. But no big deal. We'll get in there post-closing. We'll renovate it. We'll get you $750 there. Now, the upstairs, they're already in there. They're paying $685, but just so you know, when they turn or when lease renewal comes up, we're going to want to increase their rent slowly, because $750 is what we have been getting for pretty much all of our duplexes. Over time, we've slowly increased the rents in the neighborhoods. We have so many properties in these neighborhoods now, that we're essentially creating a monopoly. So we have control of the rental market. So, we've been working to go up on those rental prices. So, back in the day, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, this might be a $650 unit. But right now, we provide these tenants with pretty nice, solid, beautiful-looking units. We're getting $750 easy. And then the last thing I want to mention before I let you guys get out of here is the mechanicals down there in the basement. One of those furnaces should be about 20 years old. The other one is approximately 10. Hot water tanks, I believe we're at 3 and 5 years or so. And then we have completely updated electrical. So this is just a solid earner, man. $79.9. Minor repairs needed to get it totally rent ready for the other unit, and then you got yourself a cash cow that's going to max out right now at $1,500 a month. So if you would like to purchase this particular property, shoot my team an email, sales@holtonwise.com. We'll be able to write up your offer. If you need lenders, we'll be able to get you lenders. So if you're watching this and you're out there, just so you know, I'm probably going to get about 20 offers on this particular property because it's price perfect. It's a cash cow. So I need your proof of funds or your pre-approval letters ready when you email my team ready to make an offer. If you don't have a lender yet, just let us know. We'll get you our list of lenders. And another thing I want to bring to your attention, these are not just lenders that are going to help you here in the Cleveland market. They're going to work nationwide. So the property at the beginning of the show, that nice high-end single family for $175 being offered by US REIB, if you're looking to get that asset finance, which you absolutely should do, just shoot us an email, sales@holtonwise.com. We'll get you our list of lenders. They'll get you pre-approved, and then once you're pre-approved, boom, make your offer to US REIB, okay? These lenders are loaning to property owners nationwide. As long as you live in any of the 50 states in the United States of America, they will write you a 30-year loan, a low fixed rate, low interest loan. None of that high interest, variable interest, none of that nonsense, right? This is pure long-term financing, so long as your credit and income qualifies, of course. In addition, we can handle the insurance for this particular property as well as the property down there in the Kansas City area. As many of you already know, I own a farmer's business as well, so we are focused on writing insurance policies for landlords and landlords only. Insurance for landlords by landlords is what we like to say. Not only do we have farmers, we're independently appointed through a whole bunch of other random small insurance carriers that you've probably never heard of. These are not necessarily business to consumer type carriers. They're really only working with independent offices like we have, so we're able to shop your portfolios around to get you the very best deal, because that's all we do. I mean, we know with insurance, it's a cost. It's on your spreadsheet. You're looking at it as an expense. Nobody gets excited over insurance, so our job as your insurance providers to beat that price down. That's all I've got for you guys on today's show. As always, I'm James Wise with Holton Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
RentTech Direct provides you with an easy-to-use yet robust platform for managing your properties, complete with its built-in reporting and accounting system that can be customized to fit your business. You can manage work orders and even accept them online from your tenants. You can also share work order details with tenants or owners if you wish. With RentTech Direct, you will also fill your vacancies faster than ever with the built-in marketing tools. Just enter the details of your property and RentTech will automatically provide you with a professional online website, as well as syndicate them to popular websites such as Zillow, Trulia, and Apartments.com to get your listing maximum exposure so it's rented fast.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton Wise, real estate investing made easy.